Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, Oceana's Moon. This is Jay, and we're going to be doing your reading for April 2016. I should say our reading because I'm a Libra too. Now, I just want to say that if this reading doesn't resonate with you, please listen to your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign as well. Sometimes they make more sense than other readings. I'm just finishing up shuffling. Just a couple things you need to know about this month. Mars is our love planet, and it went into the 7th house. For astrology, that's love, romance, committed partnerships, back on the 20th of March. Now, it's going to be going retrograde on the 17th this month. That means, if you don't know about retrogrades, it means all the planets move through the houses, all 12 houses. And when it goes retrograde, it kind of, as it's moving forward, Mars is usually a fast-moving planet, but as it moves forward, it's kind of going to stop. And it's going to start rolling backwards just a little bit. Well, when retrogrades happen, that means that there's going to be a little bit of slow-paced delays that are going to pop up. It's going to kind of move, and then just kind of come to a halt. And you're like, what's going on? But that's going to come on the 17th of April. 2016. April. And we also have the sun in our 7th house. So this is going to be about love relationships, which is really, really great. The sun brings happiness and joy and all that good stuff. Pluto's our financial planet, and he's going to be retrograde starting the 18th, and he's going to be retrograde for several months. So again, be prepared for delays, maybe a little setback. It's not going to be as fast moving as usual. So let's get on with your reading. If you're interested, I'm using the Rider-Waite deck, just the classic tarot deck. I'm doing a Celtic cross reading. And then I'll ask for some extra guidance. I'm using the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I really like their pictures. Okay, Libra. At the bottom of the deck, we have strength. So this is going to be the overall energy for the month. Now, strength, I really like this card. It's not talking about physical strength. You know, you could have all the muscles in the world. This is talking about strength of character, strength of integrity, strength of morals and values, and holding yourself to them. You can see from the picture there's a lady, and she's shedding the jaws of the lion. But we all know lions have tremendous strength, and it's through her character that she's able to achieve this. So that's what it's talking about. It's talking about fortitude, strength emotionally and mentally, and not just physically, but strength of character. I like to think of it as the integrity card. So now Libra, like I said, I'm also a Libra, so this is for us. What we've got going on right now, where we are, is we've got the 3 of Cups, and this is talking about a celebration. The 3 ladies are dancing in joy, and, you know, we've come through a struggle, or we're celebrating something, possibly a promotion or some new love coming into our life, and this is just rejoicing in what is and enjoying the moment. And this is where we are currently. And what we have crossing us, our obstacles, is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knights are usually, for me, they denote action. And as you can see, the horse is kind of standing still. So if it's talking about an actual person coming in, Knights usually represent, the Kings represent somebody a little bit older. The Knights represent somebody, you know, I'd probably say in their 30s to their 40s. And Pentacles represent signs of Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And he's a good personality. He's very outgoing. He's charming, but he's also steadfast, and he knows where he wants to go. So this is this could be somebody blocking you, or you making plans in the future. But this is, maybe you're celebrating something in particular, like if you got a promotion and you're starting to plan for, the new raise that you're getting. This is just kind of telling you to slow down a little bit because this is what's hindering you. Maybe you've got too much going on. You need to kind of pare back. That's what I'm feeling for it. Now at the base of the reading, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And this, as the wheel turns, so does our luck. These is the ups and downs of life. It's usually about finances. But it could also mean love, or in regards to a career, you've had a bad boss and they're finally retiring. So what goes around comes around, basically. And this is what this reading is based on. So you've come to that completion of where you wanted to go, and you're getting ready to, this is the base, so you're starting a new cycle now. And for the next card, we have the Fool. So this makes perfect sense. The Wheel of Fortune starting that new cycle. And right now we are the Fool. This is us taking a risk. This is us in our innocence and childlike behavior and not caring what's going on or what kind of obstacles we've got in our way. We're just going to step off and have the faith to go ahead and do it. And this is a great card. This is like the beginning of a great journey that we're going on. And though there may be risks involved, I see us taking that chance anyway and having the faith that we're going to get through it. On the other side, we've got some happiness. So this is a great card to have. Now, what's crowning our reading is the High Priestess, and I love this card. The High Priestess for me represents a woman who's fairly complete. Not quite the Empress. She's not bearing, children, but she does have that fertility, that creativity. But she is more of a spiritual being. She is more innately in tune to the divine and the spiritual side of herself. And she's very balanced between what is and what was and what will be. And she uses her intuition to do that. So this is a great card. This is us. If you're a male, this is going to be you embodying these principles where you're very balanced spiritually and emotionally. And as you take that step of the Fool, this is excellent. It's a good crowning card. Now, what's ahead is we've got the Six of Cups, and some say the Six of Cups is a soulmate card. So if you're looking for love, this could be your soulmate coming in. I believe we have several soulmates during our lifetime. The people that need to be brought into our life are brought into our life when they should be. And when our lessons have been learned, we move on or we stay, whatever our choice is. This could also represent us looking back and seeing, maybe we're not regretting, but kind of looking back at the past and reliving some memories that we have and taking that joy with us to the next step. As long as, the caution of this card is to not stay in the past. You need to keep moving forward. It's okay to stop and look. Remember where you were. Remember where we came from. But, and it's okay to grieve, to mourn, to celebrate what we have accomplished. But don't stay stuck there because there's lots more to do. We've always got stuff to do. Okay. Where we are in our current environment is the Five of Cups. And right now we may have had a little bit of disappointment with some things. We may be celebrating the battle, but we may have lost some things along the way. And this card depicts a shadowy figure. And he's got 2 cups behind him and 3 spilled cups in front of him. But he's longing for the spilled cups. And he's forgetting that the blessings that we currently have behind us, and all we have to do is turn around and take a look. It's Yeah, this is more of an emotional conflict, and sometimes we just need to open our eyes and see that, we still have 2 cups, and that's okay. We can get 3 more. So now, as our friends and family see us, this is us with them. This is the Ten of Pentacles, and they may see us as flourishing, as completing the task or the cycle that we've been through. We may have struggled with finances, and right now we're feeling okay, everything's good, and we're moving on from here. You may have just won something. For some of you Libras out there, you may have won a little bit of money. So this is this is how your friends are seeing you, how your family sees you, is that you're completing this cycle and that things are looking up for you. Yeah. Now, in your hopes and your fears, you have the Nine of Cups. I love this card. This card is the wish card. So if you made a wish, your wish will come true. You are hoping for that completeness in emotions. This is the nines usually represent you're almost at the end, or you're currently finishing that cycle, and this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for your soulmate to come in. For the Libras who are already in a committed relationship, you're hoping for that, that joy and that fulfillment, those butterflies that we first felt in our tummies when we met that person. And yeah, this is a great card. So, if you have some big wish, just know that it's going to come true. When it comes to love, if you're waiting to meet somebody, they're coming. Just keep that hope, keep that faith, keep the strength, and they're going to come through. It's a great card. Now, as the final outcome, I got the Death card. Now, don't freak out. The Death card represents change and transformation. Being a major arcana card, for me, when a lot of major arcana come out, and they have for this reading, we've got the Fool, Wheel, Fortune, High Priestess, and now the Death card and the Strength card. This is being divinely thrust upon us. It's not something that we chose to do. These aren't consequences of our actions, and it's not a bad thing. Sometimes change is wonderful, especially if we're instigating the change. For the Death card, it's just a complete transformation. It's a complete makeover. It's throwing out everything in your closet and starting new, reinventing yourself for the months that are, for the new job that you just got, or for the new man that you're seeing, because you want to, not because you have to. And these are some, this is a very good card, but I did pull a couple of extra cards just for clarification, because, sometimes the Death card doesn't mean all that great, but you've got some really good cards here. So we're going to go with the whole change and transformation thing, because that's really what it's about here. You also have the Eight of Cups. Now, with the Eight of Cups, you can see a man turning around, and he's got this nice little tower built. He's got 5 cups down here, he's got 3 cups up here, but there's one missing. So he's either been waiting for that last cup to appear, and he's tired of waiting, or he is, or he's completed everything he has, and it hasn't turned out quite the way he wanted, but he's done. Not in a bad way where, like, oh, well, I'm done with this relationship and I'm walking out the door. This is a moving on. You've built what you could, and it's time to move on. And with the Death card, it's time for that change. You've done as much as you can, so it's time for this change. It's time for you to move on and make that transformation. Now, the very last card I got was the Temperance card. Now, the Temperance card talks about spiritual well-being, emotional well-being. He's pouring cups from, he's pouring water from one cup to another, but he is an angel, so we're talking about more of a spiritual, emotional, mental side to it. He's keeping the flow balanced, and that's what we need to do as Libras, is to balance the, we're always looking for balance. I mean, our sign is the scales. So, we're always looking for the work-life balance, for the love-family balance, for the, play and work balance, the spend-save balance. But this is, this is talking about the emotional side. This is our balance to in doing the footwork to get where we want to go, and letting divine handle the rest, or spirit, or God, or whoever you choose to honor in your daily life. But this is just a reminder to maintain that balance, because that's what's going to get us through this change. Now, as an extra card, I'm just going to pull one. This is from the Archangel Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue. And this is just going to be some extra guidance for April 2016 from Libra. This one wants to come out. Okay. Our card is Leadership, and this is Archangel Gabriel. And it says, it is time for you to assume your leadership, power, and position, and lovingly guide others. It's a beautiful card. Let me read just a little bit more about it. Leadership. Embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self-doubt about your qualifications with an increased desire to serve, help, and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths, the many lessons you've learned, and how good it feels to be a living example of following one's divine guidance. Wow, what a great card. Yeah, it's a very, very good reading. So it looks like we're going to have a pretty great April. So just remember to stay balanced, to use your intuition, and things are, and don't get stuck in the past. But things are really, really looking at. This is a really good reading. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just starting out my channel, so please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. You can always email me here, and I will see you next month. Bye.